It's important for me to talk to you about two cases. One is a case in progress, and one is a case of somebody who is not with us anymore, but that I had wonderful sessions with her in the 80s and in the 90s. This lovely woman who was a Zen priest had a breast cancer operation. They removed her breast. And sometimes I feel those operations are very aggressive. Sometimes they're necessary, but sometimes they shouldn't be done. And so they removed her breast, and she had not such good feeling about her own body. And one of the things that I taught her, without talking about that issue, is self-massage. I taught her to massage and rub her arms and rub her legs. A very nice way, and you can do it at home. Interlace your fingers and move your hands in rotating motion on your lower back and breathe. Then bend down towards the floor. Try to touch your feet and breathe to your lower back. And again, sit straight, interlace your fingers, and with the back of your hands, massage your lower back. Ask her to massage her abdomen, and then tap on her chest, and massage her scalp. And when we finished, she looked at me and she said, "Meir, now after everything I passed, I finally feel good about my own body." So hello everyone, this is Meir again, and I'm talking to you about self-healing, and it is so important. So let me tell you about my client in progress. I have somebody who suffers from autoimmune disease, and I don't understand why the medical profession tells us again and again, escape the sun. Don't be in the sun. The sun is bad for you. The sun is the best thing you could have for your immune system. And in fact, the sun helps you, sorry to say it, to love yourself. You and the sun can be one. You can be connected to the sun right now. And the best sun is the sun that most people reject. The sun and the wind together. It was used in Switzerland in the beginning of the last century, and right after World War I, before penicillin was invented, to cure the worst and the most horrific wound. And you know, bacteria is being healed well with penicillin antibiotic, but viruses are being healed by the sun and by our own secretions like saliva. So I think that one of the most important things that we should understand is how much the sun strengthens us. So when I took one of my most beloved clients that I just worked on last Friday to the sun, she told me that she was always fearful from it. But the experience of being massaged 20 minutes in the sun out of a 2.5-hour session was very powerful for her and helped her feel much better. When we work on our eyes, we definitely use an exercise called sunning. We close our eyes and we move our head from side to side, all the way from shoulder to shoulder. As we face the sun, the pupils constrict. As we move away, they expand. The constriction and the expansion of the pupils strengthen them. As we face the sun, the macula of the eye gets stimulated all the way. When we move the head away, the periphery starts to work more. The periphery and the center interchangeably work so good. One of the exercises that we do is sunning. Then we go to a dark room, have a ball that glows in the dark, and throw it to each other. And many people who cannot adjust to the dark room at first, with time, see better and better and better in that dark room. And those people who cannot adjust to the light of the sun, with time, adjust more and more to the light of the sun. Today, I saw a client with a major corneal disease, and her vision was very poor in the dark, or normal light. but amazingly better, still not great, but way better in the sun. And I remember myself, I used to protect myself from the sun. Have the dark glasses, it will protect me from being in the sun. But when I start to do sunning, and when the sun bothered me less, that's the time that I start to see large objects, and later on even small objects in the sun. Could you have too much sun? Of course, even I did. You can also eat too many strawberries. You can eat too many apples. Those are good foods. You can do too much of everything. But being in the sun in a moderate way, 40 minutes a day, 20 minutes at a time, working on your body can help your sleep, can help your immune system, can help everything. And so when we do our eye exercise in the sun, on the beach, and we cover our strong eye, the weak eye sees better than we imagine. And then we throw balls on the charts. So the ball helps us see how objects move far away. And then when we catch the balls back, the lens starts to do its movement of becoming convex and flat, convex and flat. We then make the lens much stronger. We then make the weaker eye look much better. And then when we take those glasses with obstruction off, those are sunglasses that we broke one lens, put a black tape on the other one so we won't see through it, but we see the periphery. So when we take those glasses off, 90% of the people see 2 or 3 lines below the line that they saw originally. People who normally see 10% vision without their glasses, all of a sudden see 50, 60% vision without their glasses. And from there, the eyes open. They call it by all kinds of names, but I will never forget one optometrist in Sydney, Australia, that never believed that eyes can improve. When he did those exercises, he looked at me and said, "Meir, this is an eye-opener." What a wonderful pun. How spontaneously he said it to me. So I'm looking forward to meet as many people in my workshops as I can and help you open your eyes. As you know, this coming workshop is going to be this Friday. I know you have to take some time off of work, but it's worth it. Come this Friday, come this Saturday, and let us work together. With many blessings and much love to all of you, Meir.